Hi everyone, my name is Emily Cook, and for my final presentation, I have chosen to research F. Charles Mace, or more commonly known to his colleagues as Bud Mace. So, Charles Mace is a renowned behavioral analyst who has studied all across the world. Beginning in 1972 to 2012, Mace began his education in behavioral studies and sociology at the Northern Arizona University, and from there he studied in Germany, Austria, and then back to the United States. He received his doctoral fellowship at Johns Hopkins University Medical School in behavioral psychology, and after completing his studies, Mace then went on to teach numerous different courses in the United States, but most notably in the United Kingdom at the schools of Wales, Bangor. Mace has also received countless awards, such as the Executive Chair for the Children's Unicorn Foundation, and became the director of his own Achieve Laboratory School for Children, specifically with emotional and behavioral difficulties. He primarily also worked with non-human subjects through his research, but studied the implications and applications of his research on humans as well. Mace is best known for his contributions to the behavioral momentum theory and lesser-known self-management applications. Through numerous articles, websites, and awards, I got to see a small glimpse of who Charles Mace is and his contributions to behavioral analysis. Through many articles, Charles Mace has become one of the most recognized analysts in the behavioral field, most notably for his research in behavioral momentum and the application of the theory. Charles Mace has asked the question in the Journal of Applied Behavioral Analysis regarding the behavioral momentum theory and the implications of such about applying his research to non-human subjects, specifically to see if it would produce the same results as before. He believed and proved that the greater the reinforcer, the better chance an individual had with maintaining their success. He also noted that choice was the key to all behaviors. Without understanding the individual's choice or preferred reinforcer, we would be unable to provide accurate and beneficial treatment programs to that individual. Also, alongside his studies of behavioral momentum, Mace also explored the tools and procedures involved with self-regulation and self-management, of which are some of my own personal interests in the field. Through observing peer interactions and manipulating the reinforcer intensities, Mace and his colleagues were able to expand on their behavioral momentum theories and view better interactions between the children. Mace also explored through non-human trials the frustrating realization of treatment relapse. All analysts, therapists, and professionals in the field have or will experience or will come in contact with treatment relapse. While the original prescribed treatment may have worked in the beginning, unfortunately, treatment relapse is a very real possibility. Mace researched why this may be the cause and what professionals in the field could do to help individuals who receive treatment. He proposed that with the increase of rewards and application of the behavioral momentum theory, created a resurgence and a renewal in the individual's treatment. Overall, Mace has quickly become one of the most influential behavior analysts through his professional career. Mace has written, co-written, and participated in over 100 different published articles ranging from topics from behavioral momentum to researching extreme sexual behavior in young individuals struggling with severe behavioral disorder. The majority of his articles pertain to self-regulation, behavioral therapy, and treatment relapse. Mace has participated in almost all topics in behavioral research. Unfortunately, Charles Mace has retired from his professional career after teaching and researching. However, I would ask him the following questions if given the chance. So, if given the chance to return to research with the new advancements since retirement, what would you choose to research and why? There's a lot of controversy around ABA therapies right now, partly one of the reasons why I chose to research ABA in particular. So number two, given the current controversial climate in ABA therapies, what would you have to say to those who criticize the therapy? Thirdly, why did you choose to primarily study and work with individuals on the spectrum and with severe behavioral disorders? And finally, with the development of a wider range of AAC devices, do you think this would have any importance or change to your previous research on self-regulation and interaction with other individuals? Although, again, Charles Mace is currently retired, he is still one of the most recognizable names in the field regarding his research on the behavioral momentum theory and the applications regarding self-regulation. Most importantly, I share the same thought as Mace. The key to behavior is choice. We cannot begin to understand why a person behaves the way they behave without understanding the events leading up to it, the antecedent. Without understanding what happens before, how will we ever help the individual behave in the process of what comes after? Mace believes that change truly takes place when the right choice is presented and then reinforced. In my current and future career, applying the theory of behavioral momentum is instrumental in shaping behaviors. Take, for example, a task analysis applied to my own daughter Penny. She is given a task to complete, and we have broken down all the necessary steps into sizable pieces for her to complete. However, prior to beginning the task analysis, I must first discover what her preferred choice or preferred reinforcer is. For Penny, it is time with her special blanket. For depriving Penny of her blanket and only allowing her access to the blanket once the task is complete, I then can increase the time with the blanket as she masters the task at hand. When she has finished the task, I can then apply more time with the blanket or increase the frequency of blanket time and allow the behavior to gain momentum. Overall, the implications of Charles's work, is instrumental to any and every professional in the behavioral field and has laid the groundwork for other research in the area. Thank you.